think we had some issues where people weren't really respecting each other on the track, and some instances where people were actually being quite rude to each other on the Discord chat, which is something that I absolutely will not tolerate. So I thought this week it would be a good idea to have a more personal introduction and welcome everyone to the MX5 Cup, and to, I guess, set the expectation. We've got people from a wide variety of backgrounds, some who do sim racing competitively, others who are either quite experienced or they're racing drivers in real life who've tried their hand at sim racing, right down to the other end of the scale where we've got people who are experiencing sim racing online in a competitive way for the first time. So it's great to see such a split of experience within the league. What that does also mean, of course, is that when we're all on track together, that there will be that gap potentially between the top and the bottom of the grid in terms of not just pace, but also awareness. And I think that did catch a few people out at Silverstone. I think we'll have less issues with things like lapping here at Snetterton because it's a much longer lap. It's the second longest track on the calendar. But if you do find yourself with a driver behind you who is quite clearly quicker than yourself, unless you're battling on the last lap, just let them go. You know, there's no point in getting caught up in something with the driver who is on completely different pace from you. Now, when we're exiting the pits at Snetterton, the pit lane feeds right into the racing line and a very fast first corner. There should be blue flags displaying in the top left for anyone exiting the pit lane when a faster car is approaching. But I know that people running VR, for example, don't always see them, or even if you're not running VR, you might not spot them. It's always best to just say over Discord, car leaving pits as you're coming out onto the track. And always look in your mirrors as you're joining the tracks. As I said, you're joining straight into the racing line at Snetterton. So please be aware when you are rejoining. And just on the subject of rejoins as well, again, if you have an incident and you find yourself off the track, please make sure that when you are rejoining, that there are no cars approaching and you're doing it in a safe way. Now, there are a couple of apps that we've recommended. So Crew Chief, Car Radar, or Helicorsa. We do ask that everyone runs at least one of those apps, please, just so that helps with the awareness of where other cars are around you, and that will help for cleaner racing as well. It was obvious at Silverstone that some people weren't running those apps, so if you could please just respect everyone else who's here racing tonight and make sure that you are running one of them to give them the best chance of being spotted if they're racing wheel to wheel with you. Okay. So the format tonight is we've got a 20-minute qualifying session to determine the grid. Race 1 will then be 20 minutes, and the finishing positions from race 1 will determine where we start for race 2. When I put the server up, which I'm going to do as I'm talking now actually, when you join there's going to be a 5-minute practice session up. That's essentially just to get everyone in the server and make sure we're all ready to go before the there we go, that's started now, before the qualifying session gets underway. So I've just started off, we've got a 5-minute practice session, so you should now be able to join the server. And there shouldn't, just see a message come up in Discord, there shouldn't be a password for this, you should just be able to connect to it now that I've put it up. And I can see that, yep, we've already got people going in. So if you have any questions, then please do either post them on Discord or just speak up. If any incidents happen in the race, then the protocol is that you don't start having a full-on debate about it over Discord, because other people are racing and we're trying to concentrate. So if you've got an issue with another driver's conduct, please raise it either directly with them or let me know post-race in Discord. Please don't air your grievances over the voice chat. Okay. And other than that, if you've read the regulations and you know what the sort of the format is, the expectations in terms of conduct, we've got a couple of new drivers joining us this evening. I can see we've had a few messages this evening from people who aren't able to join us, because I think we've only got about 26 drivers tonight. So we've got fewer drivers than at Silverstone and on a longer circuit. So shouldn't have any of the issues that we had at Silverstone with traffic. Touch wood.
Toby,
Yes.
can we make sure everybody's on push
So everyone's on.
the talk? It makes it much easier.
PTT is what you're saying. He broke
Oh
up.
yes, yeah. Push to talk. Yes, yeah. So that just means that you're not creating any background noise. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Good call. So if you are on Discord, if you could make sure that you're on push to talk when we start the sessions, that would be really helpful to everyone. Thank you.
So, just sorry. I'm getting a checksum fail.
Check some. Were you able to join the? Were you able to join the test?
No, I've literally just come off the first time now.
Right.
Sadly, only just home from work.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining me. Briefing was a little later than I was expecting. Yeah. As you can hear, we've got some inexperienced drivers with us. We're at Snetterton 300. It's a very tricky track. So it will be entertaining tonight, no matter what happens. I won't have the Discord running. Purely because it gets very noisy, very distracting, and it ruins the stream a little bit. So we're going to go get a couple of laps of practice, I think. And then it's qualifying. And then 2 races. Races are 20 minutes. And again, anything can happen. But we're hoping for a lot of fun. I don't think I'm the fastest tonight. Not by a long shot. But that's good for you, because that means we get some battles. If you do want to interact with me, ask me questions, give me information, you can type into the chat box on YouTube and that will pop up on my screen so I can see it. Unfortunately, you guys can't see what each other are saying unless you're looking at the comments. I'm sure there'll be plenty more to look at. But thank you for joining me. And I hope to provide you with a lot of entertainment tonight. So the track's a little slippy in places, as you can probably tell. So we're not going to be going for fastest lap straight away in qualifying, absolutely not. We'll do a few, see how we get on. I think I'm better off sticking to low fuel runs as well. But as you can see, it's quite a long track. 2 minutes 7 is my personal best around here. I don't know whether I'm going to get one of those tonight. The majority of us have been 2:10s since joining today. But that's a 4-minute lap. Which isn't too bad for an out lap. 4 minutes 8, there you go. Right. Let's end practice when everybody's ready. Again, we've got various screens on a set of Corsa. This one you're looking at right now, this has everybody's lap time, everybody's name. You can all see what everybody's doing. This is, if you can see, I'll turn that on for you. There we go. Right. So we're ready for qualifying. There you go. You can see 2:10, 2:11, 2:14, 2:33. There's a few different ones. Worrying about the number of people that's left, so I'm just going to jump onto to Discord to make sure nothing odd's happening.
Joking.
Don't think it can fit 50, can it?
I put 17 in.
Yeah.
We can hear that people are still coming around to finish their lap. It seems the other drivers are back in now as well. So we're going to start, Crew Chief.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
So for those who don't know, Crew Chief is like an automated engineer. He'll sit on the pit wall and tell me my lap times, my deltas, things like that. If I ask him to spot, he'll tell me, well, there's another voice in there, and that tells me whether there's cars inside or outside. So I'm just going to turn that on. Spot.
Okay, I'll spot.
There we go. So now we're all ready for some live action racing with a large number of drivers. How many we got? We've got 23 on the server at the moment. We've got 30 registered. It's going to be busy. Again, we've got Mark setting the pace. Mark's stream is available via the Facebook page if you search AJR Motorsport. Mark is doing the same thing I am. We're both streaming from our point of view. This is in support of Alfie, actually. If you've seen the Harewood videos where I've been throwing myself around corners in an MX5 I repaired myself, I film all that with an Alfie. And they look after me in terms of product support and everything like that. Really good sponsor to have. So their logo is on my car. Everybody else will see it. And so I've decided to stream because from my point of view you can't really see it, but this is essentially what you'd see if I had an Alfie in the car. And everybody's disappeared. What's happening here? Disconnect and rejoin. That's a bit odd. I do apologise for this. It's a bit odd to be disconnected suddenly. So I'm wondering if this is because somebody can't join the server or something. That was a good old feature of the Ginettas. Again, in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you'll see that cycling through the sponsors. Autolink, they're a fantastic company that sponsor me in the car. Without them, I would not have been competing this year. They supported me with a few parts that got me going. Yeah, we've got a few people on. We're in practice again. I'm guessing something happened. I'm not listening to the server, so I don't know exactly what happened. But since there's 3 minutes of practice, I might as well get out there, Anna. Let's turn the stream back on for you. Yeah. I think somebody's having problems. But don't worry, they'll still be racing. The show won't stop for one person. So about this engineer, he'll tell you all sorts of awesome stuff. What's the track temperature?
The track temp is now 25 Celsius.
Isn't that awesome? Who needs Formula 1 when you can have a race engineer on your computer? Absolutely fantastic. So he'll do things like monitor the car, monitor positions, all the information I need by ear. That doesn't really help you guys too much, so what are you going to see? Bottom right hand corner, there's some numbers flashing around down there. On the top in bold, that's the delta to the best lap of the session. The big yellow numbers you're seeing, those are the delta to my personal best time. And the number just underneath that, the 207.747,
That's 2 minutes left.
that is
2
my
minutes.
personal best time. Doubt that's going to change today, but I'll give it a go.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
And we're going to have time for a lap. We've got 1 minute 45 on the clock right now. Oop, there's a bit touching. I didn't avoid it. Whoops. Well, this will be a slow lap if I get one in at all. Really, these guys want to
The
be a bit more
leader's just
careful.
done a 2:42.0. Your quickest overall. We're running on fumes, mate.
Oh god, how slow, how slow, how slow. Jesus, who's this guy?
Watch the track limits, please, Alexander.
Who's on track ahead of me?
Didn't understand that.
He doesn't know everything, bless him.
You're breaking up. Say again, please. Yellow
Yeah.
flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
I'm not going to get a lap in now. But yeah, that often happens in terms of rookies coming across faster drivers. Let me see if I can figure out who it was. It's not that car. You know it's not these cars.
The leader has just done a 2:31.2.
Not Yari. Could have been that guy. Jason Young. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, what you're going to see here, there's a lot of cars with custom liveries where we've got cars designed to display our sponsors. And I'll show you one of those if I can find our guy. There we are.
That's
So
the
for
end of the
example,
session. P2.
there's Mark. He's going around quite nicely. Again, the sponsors on his car, which is what we like. Everybody else is seeing them. And there's a few other cars out there with similar liveries. There are a few guys that don't have their own livery. They're in generic liveries that came with the simulator. We'll have no idea who that person is unless we're racing them for pace and we can see in the screen who it is. It doesn't look like the server's going down again. And yeah, we should be going into qualifying any second. I'll let you watch Mark for a little more while we get there. And again, if you do want to throw a message up, that is something I'll see. Ah, looks like we're done. So there we go. Everybody's in. Where am I? I didn't set a time. I should be right at the back somewhere. Oh, there I am. No, there is a time. 2:34 for some reason. That must be the outlap. And 1 minute 30 until we're going again. So you can see there's a lot of guys with the lights on here. It does play havoc with the ancient technology I'm running in my sim rig. Doesn't cause much of an issue in the race though. Again, one of the things you might hear as well, the wheel I'm using is about 5 years old, so it does like to kick a fuss when it gets warm. If you do hear the fan and it does become annoying, I do apologise. It's something I'm going to have to address at one point or another, but not right now. Okay, so we've got another 10 seconds to go. Make sure that I'm loaded with enough fuel to do. I'm going to put 5 in, because otherwise it runs out too early. And there we go. Let me make sure I've got a view that you can see things in. Damn it, I did want to get out in front.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. All right, Alexander. We've got
Lights
19
off.
minutes to set a lap.
Again, I'll usually be quiet when I'm driving in traffic. It is much more difficult to do. I don't really have an overlap there. But again, I'm going to have multiple runs at this, so I'm not too bothered about whether he holds me up this time, which is... it's likely, but like I say, he might be faster than me. I don't feel like I've got the fastest pace tonight. He's certainly not getting away. Now I'm in a slipstream. But in these cars it doesn't do very much. But that's it, track position. So I should be able to get a nice clean lap in and see what the car's capable of. You can get some heat in these tyres. Nice and early on the power there, which is what you want.
The guy behind has just done a 222.1.
There you go, there's information for you. And again, you're going to see a leaderboard come up in the top left hand corner soon, once people start setting valid qualifying laps. And again, this is probably going to be a 209 or something like that. Bank a lap before I really go for it. Might even be a 210. All depends on how grippy the track is at the moment. And again, it's always better to have a target to beat than to be the target to beat. So I'm not bothered about setting anything blisteringly fast just yet. But that's only 5/10 up. Or down rather.
Sector 2 time was good.
Ooh, that might be a bit quick or a bit slippy, whichever. Yep, now we're a second lost. It's going to keep climbing for a little bit. Oh, it's going to keep skyrocketing now. 2 mistakes in 2 corners, lovely. Not make another one. Right, now I've put 5 litres in. I was running out on the second hot lap when I had 4 in. I'm hoping this is going to be
You're
enough for
currently
another
12
another
seconds
go.
quicker than second. Sector 3 time is quick. That's a new fastest lap for Heath, 209.5. Yellow flag, caution.
So Heath,
The
so
car
that'll be
behind
Charlie
has just
Heath.
done a 209.8.
It looks like it's Charlie Heath in the yellow 79. He was setting quick times
The leader has
in
just done a
practice.
209.0. Okay, Alexander, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
He had found a 208.5, I believe. But we've got people going much faster now.
Sector 1 time's okay.
And again, a lot of these guys will sit there practicing for hours on end without going online. They're a complete unknown into how their pace is going to turn out. Of course, they know about everybody else's on the server, because that's in the public domain. But that's it. That's all they know. Ah, let's see if I can get around the next few corners without a mistake, eh? That would be lovely.
P4. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Not optimum, but definitely better than last time. And again, better than last time. So we're going to improve by around 5/10, he reckons, or more. I did carry a bit more speed there, but it's not improved that much. Still 7/10 isn't to be sneezed at.
Pole position.
All for now. Other people start going faster. We'll see if I can hold on to this. Oh, that's fuel. Yep. 5 litres isn't enough for 2 hot laps.
The leader has just done a 207.9.
Let's stick to doing 2. Gonna have to be 4.
There's a car approaching. Don't
Unless
cross
with
the
the
white
next one I
line.
try and go for
Your tyre temperatures are good.
extra lappage, and there's many cars coming here. If I can stay out of the way of them. And again, I'll want to give him some space because I don't want to be right on the back of him when I'm doing my times. But it's going to be such a busy lap with so many people about. Now there's Carl behind me, that bright blue car. Familiar with that one. I think if I don't impede, I can back myself up into him. Give myself a little space here.
Yellow flag. P2. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Oh, we've got a 207. ABB. I'm wondering who that is. It's not familiar. Right, I might have to make some passes here. This probably isn't going to be a pass. I'm probably going to run out of steam.
The guy behind has just done a 209.1.
Okay, computer's complaining at the moment. I'm not sure what about.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Ah, I've lost it. Right, we know I'm not going to get another lap. Let me just make sure I've closed as much as I can down. I'm not sure what that the occupancy was about. If I put a 6 in, that says 3.8 laps, so that should be 2 hot laps. I've got 10 minutes left.
There's traffic behind, take care. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Your tyre
I don't know
temperatures
if I
look
have
good.
time. Ooh, he stopped.
Okay, Alexander, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yellow 72, so that's not Charlie Heath either, is it? Mark's in 4th at the moment on a 2090. That's good going. Lots of people off circuit. Not sure about that line that he's just taken. But if he's not gonna faster than me in any corner, then I might as well go around him.
The car in front has just posted a 208.6.
Oh! Oh, everybody's going fast now. 207s, 208s, and my 209.
The leader's just done a 207.6.
Ben Abbott, that's the guy.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
So all I've got to do is just keep it smooth. Got 2 chances. Yeah, there are some names that I don't recognise. There's a few new joins tonight. There's a few of the regular
P4.
folk that have signed up have not been able to make it. That means people on the reserve list get to play instead. Yeah, second's
flag.
definitely not faster in that corner. I don't know why I tried it. But again, if I can start where I am,
Sector 1 is
I
0.7
might have
off the
quite a good
pace.
race. We've got Ranson behind me, or alongside rather, on the grid. Where's Charlie? Charlie Heath's in 7th.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
So ahead of us,
The leader has just done 206.9.
it's not a risk for the championship, and wow, that is a time.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
For as long as that guy keeps it on the circuit, he's obviously going to win. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to see a 206. Just haven't put the practice in.
Alright, Alexander, you've used half your fuel.
So again, we've made a 10th up on that last corner. That won't move me up, I don't think. Or it might, one place.
That's your quickest lap. That puts you 2.0 seconds off the pace. Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
I was slow because I slipped. Mm. 800ths, not much.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Crikey. Yeah, I lost a load of that there. And gained it back.
2 litres left.
I don't know whether I'm going to get the next one with only that left.
Yellow flag, caution.
No, I was slow out there. Lost it all. Alright, I've gained another 10th. It's not going to move me up though, I don't think. Unless it's 2 tenths, maybe.
That's your best lap in this session. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off
3
the
minutes.
pace. Sector
That's
3
not enough
is
time for another
0.4
lap.
off the pace. That lap was
Let's see how Mark's doing.
0.7.
Come on, Mark. Deliver the goods. He's already up there. Ahead of me on the grid. There you see in the yellow black car we've got one of the Pulse boys. I'm not sure who it is with the red mirrors. It could be Hospers actually. No, it's not Hospers. Ah, it's Brad O'Nions. Come on, Mark, what have you got? No improvement. Has he got enough fuel for another one? That was very wide, but not on the grass. Come on, Mark, what have you got? So this is the leaderboard on the left, so it's the first 3 letters of the last name
Just
for
2
most
minutes
of them.
left, 2 minutes to go.
Nope, Mark's returned to the pits. Got nobody else in the top 4 on track. We've got... Is that Heath? I'm not sure that's the right livery. Could be. Yep, Charlie Heath on the side of the door. Again, this is the great thing about custom liveries. You get to know them after time. Get to know who's who. So if there's anything you want to know before the first race, which should be a couple of minutes away, let me know in the chats. I can see the comments as you type them. Ask away, guys. If you've spotted anything obvious that I'm obviously missing, let me know. So, Charlie's gone back to the pits. Got Gavin Ranson on a lap. Ooh, he's weaving a bit there. Is he trying to go for one final lap at the last second? That's not a bad time from that chap either. Then it's almost a second back to Brad O'Nions. But let's have a look at Gavin, see what Gavin's got, because last time around at Silverstone, Gavin had much more pace than I did in race 1. In race 2, Gavin ended up making contact with somebody, and that ruined his race, and he finished like 6th or something like that, if I can remember rightly. But even so, he's come away 3rd in the championship, and so he could be the new championship leader if he gets his stuff right tonight. But I have a feeling neither one of the championship leaders are getting a win today, because that 206.9, that's a pretty unachievable lap time, so well done that chap. Which means the rest of us will be fighting for 2nd and 3rd. I'm hoping Mark scores some good points today. If he keeps his head down, he'll do very, very well. I'm very, very proud of that time he's just done. Thank you for joining the team, Mark, for when you watch this back. And Charlie, again, he's there right behind me. So the top 3 in the championship, 4th, 5th and 6th. And we're in the same order too. Oh. It seems I've cursed you, Gavin. I am very, very sorry. But that's good news for the grid, I suppose. It means it's not changing from now. We will have just people who are circulating come across the grid, if there is anybody. It's a very slow moving car. So maybe 1 or 2 more coming. Oh, someone spun at the back there. Improvement from Harvey. Doesn't look like any improvement from Davies. Again, you've got Adam Davies, he's racing with Toby Owen. Both of those in very lovely cars. Toby Owen is, of course, the person who hosts this championship. So thank you very much, Toby. I know how much work it is to host one of these. I hosted the Ginetta, so I can tell you all now that it is an awful lot of work, and it is very difficult, and to keep a positive mental attitude going when people are complaining left, right and centre and crashing into walls, it is hard. So Toby does an amazing job. He runs the VRCC as well, and the VTCC. If you're on Project Cars 2, there's a championship there. It's been a fair old while since we started this. It was the first lockdown, start of summer, I believe. Toby's idea was to get a Project Cars championship running. I had to go in the first one, not really for me, and then we decided, you know what, I'm a fan of Assetto Corsa, can I give it a go? So I decided to host the Ginettas, and here we are in MX5s as a 2nd championship for this platform. And now we have everybody in the pits waiting another 45 seconds. After that 45 seconds we will grid up. And if you just bear with me a moment, and I will be right back with you in 30 seconds.
E4, 21 minutes.
Okay guys, we're back. So we've got a lot of cars on the grid there. Shall I see if I can run you through a few? So we have... Oh, it's not going to move, is it? What about... Yeah, so it'll move through here. So ABB car 23, we've got Hospers in second. Baker in third, Rhodes in fourth. Yeah, this is going to be good. Iron Large ahead of Heath and Ranson. That's going to be interesting. I didn't think Large had made it. I'm not seeing his car there either, because that is Charlie Heath and Gavin Ranson. I'm not sure what's happening there. I think it's definitely a mistake. But we're about to get ready to go. Oh, I've loaded the wrong setup. That is bad news. That's me coming into the pits. How much fuel for 20 minutes?
We don't have that data.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna have to make a pit stop. Because you can't exit to pits unless I start from the pits and I make my way back through. Turn my lights off. No,
Okay,
not going to be able
Alexander,
to.
let's get this right. No fuck-ups.
This sucks.
Go, go, go.
Can probably afford to do it in one race. Let my teammate go, of course. He got the faster time, and I'm going to be in the pits anyway. I'll be back up for him. Oh, Gavin's got a run on me. And again, getting through these first few laps, you just don't want to make any mistakes. Gavin was a bit sideways there. I don't think I'm going to have anything on him, as he goes very deep on the brakes there. How much fuel for 20 minutes?
We haven't got that data.
Oh, come on.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
How much fuel do I need?
Repeat, please.
How's the fuel?
We estimate 7 minutes of fuel remaining. We think we'll need to add 8 litres to get to the end.
8 litres, that's not bad. Okay, so I've got time to come in. And I'm wide. Let Charlie go. Again, damage limitation. This, I'm not going to go off. I don't want to go off. Why would I when everybody else is gonna? It's going to be that last 5 minutes when everybody catches himself out as well. But look at Mark, I mean, he's still in third, still fending off Gavin Ranson.
P6.
Ugh. The messy stuff's out the way now. Just champion on, see what I can make before I've got a pit. If I can make anything up. I did promise you it might be a bit more entertaining tonight, didn't I? Drama battles. It looks like Gavin's hustling Mark now. Keep it together, Mark. Come on. You've got this. Ooh, a bit wide. Too wide. I've dropped a load of time there.
Okay, Alexander, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Hey! 16 minutes to go. Magic. So if you guys do want to send anything to me, any messages, any encouragement, I will see them pop up on screen and I can respond to you, give you a shout out. Don't mind at all. Yeah, I'm dropping pace now.
The leader has just done a 2:08.1.
Either that or everybody's
Very
finding
little
pace from
fuel
the car
left.
ahead.
In this lap,
Yep.
6th place.
Got you. Oh, I'm not looking forward to coming out of the pits, wherever that might be. It's a long pit lane. Probably going to be about 30-ish seconds. So I'm going to be at the back. A lot of work to do. Worst thing is, the second race,
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
I start where I finish. So that's 2 races with it all to do. I'm not leaving this race as championship leader. I don't think there's any possibility. Unless something magical happens. Mark's got a gap.
The gap to Heath in front is now 0.9.
Gavin's under pressure from Charlie.
2 litres left.
Go on, Mark. Let's have a podium for the team. Go on, son.
Cold tyres all round.
Again, Mark did say he was going to stream, but I think he's been having PC problems. Probably something to do with the new Windows update. So unfortunately it's just me, and I'm glad I've been able to get him in some of these battles, because battling it at the top end with these guys, it is so much fun. Right, I need to slow down.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
No change on tyres. Might not lose that much.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
I might be able to do something here. Either way, you might get to see some overtakes. Will I get back up into 6th though? That's the question. Do you think I can do it? Let me know in the comments. I will see them live. Probably a bit soon on the turn in there. What am I doing? This one, you've really got to aim for that pillar. Right, so he's compromised himself. Now neither of us have got a toe. I think I'm clear there. I don't think there's any question about that one. So that's 2 places on 1
Well
lap.
done, Alexander. Great move. Keep it up.
So Adam next. And then I've got 8 seconds to the next car.
P10.
Of course, I'm not going to make it up if I keep going sideways. Adam might brake early here. Oh, he does. Goes wide.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
And good old switcheroo. Oh, is that Brad? Brad 09 is not too good with his spatial awareness, so I'll have to be careful as I overtake him. There are a couple of times where he has come straight at me on an apex. Probably just because he doesn't have the same apps as everybody
10
else.
minutes to go. That's 10
It's
minutes
easily
left.
done.
All right, Alexander. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and
I don't
exits.
think he drives meaning
You're
to do it
halfway
either.
home. Should be about 11 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap in front is now 1.2.
Yeah, I don't think he does it on purpose. He probably spends a lot more time practicing in single player than he does with other people. We definitely saw that in his
The gap
pace.
to Davies behind is increasing. It's now 0.8.
He was very, very quick in the genetics as I go really wide there. In these cars, I think I might have a slight edge over him.
The leader's just done a 207.4.
Again, and the top guys are all lapping so quickly now. It's going to be really, well, I've got 9 minutes left. I'm not going to catch them. I don't know whether I'm going to catch 7th.
There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. P9.
At least one chance. And guys, I'm going to say thank you for watching. There's a few of you on the stream now. It does mean the world to have you joining in for the action. No matter how much I suck, it is always nice to be able to share it. Brad was very sideways coming out of that corner, which means he's going to be slow down here, slow through this corner. It's not rear-end him, put him under a little bit of pressure. He brakes very early there. I don't know whether he's trying to catch me out or not. Whoa, that's a bit defensive, a bit close as well. Like I say, he might not have the same maps the rest of us do, and he is very aggressively, look at how close he gets, very aggressively defensive. I mean, he's almost touching me there, as you can see. These pulse guys. Whew. Heart in mouth moment, but that's another one overtaken. Relax. Back on it. 6.6 to the next. this will teach me for not loading the right setup. So ahead of me 2:10.771. If I'm doing 2:07s, maybe I could catch. I'm not doing 2:07s. So it's unlikely. Which means I might be starting the next race in 8th. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's purely because I started the race with a qualifying setup. I had a few laps, then I needed to stop to get some fuel. And now I'm well down the order. Pitted from 6th. I've not done bad to get up here so far. Because as you can see, there's battles up and down the field. Those numbers at the side of the names, that's the gap. In a lot of places it's really close.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Mark's still in 3rd, so I'm really impressed with him. I mean, Gavin's still there within a second as well. Really impressed with Mark today. Hopefully he can keep that podium for the team.
The leader is pitting now. Okay, Alexander, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Wait, what? He said the leader was pitting. Why is the leader pitting? Don't really think there. Surely the leader's not pit. It'd have updated by now. Unless he crossed the pit line. That certainly can happen.
The next car is Harvey.
4 minutes, 4.6 seconds. If I do, it's going to be tight. I don't know whether I'll have time to do anything. Of course, there's always the pressure factor. How's the fuel?
We think about 5 minutes of fuel left. 1.5 litres per lap. We'll need to add 1 litres to reach the end.
We won't. If we've got 5 minutes, I've got enough. Got it right second time at least.
We'll need to pit for fuel 14 minutes into the race.
There's only 3 minutes left, Jim.
Okay, Alexander, you're reeling Harvey in. The gap's now 3.8 seconds.
It's another second, but I'm only gaining a second a minute, so if anyone's guessing, guys, send me a chat, send me a message in the chat. Am I going to catch him? If I catch him, am I going to overtake him? I'm not asking for Formula E style fan boost here, just tell me what you think. Although if I could have fan boost right now, please! That'd be amazing. Go wide there, gonna lose all this time. Yeah, there it goes. It's like looking at your bank balance after a night out.
We're running on fumes, mate. Push, we can get this guy.
If I could get 7th, it wouldn't be too bad, I suppose.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
That's not gonna help.
Track limits, watch those lines.
I did say I sucked, didn't I? Cheers, Jameson. I'm pushing, mate. I'm pushing. Really
2
pushing.
litres remaining.
Two litres remain. Ooh. I might not make another lap. Bit late for fuel saving as well. Well, there's always the possibility of drop scores. Oh man. So with that time just lost, what we're talking 8 tenths, 2.8 tenths behind Peter now. My own fault. Scold myself later, give my head a shake. There's no cat to kick, you'll be glad to hear. But then if I run out of fuel, oh my days, that'll be a bad day. How's the fuel?
Very little fuel left. 1.5 litres per lap.
When did he tell me there were 2 litres left? How many litres left?
I didn't catch that.
Oh, of course he won't, he doesn't understand everything. Yeah, if you guys have not got crew chief yet, this is crew chief.
Okay, Alexander, the next car is Harvey.
It's not changed, Jim. I can see him. 1.7. Possible. Providing I don't run out of fuel. That delta looks too good to be true as well. The only time I've seen that's when I've run out of fuel. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, little car. Oh, oh, that was a squeaky bum moment from Peter. Well, I'm really surprised at this. It's been 20 minutes. I've been wide. I've gone over some curbs a bit harsh. But I've not been round in a circle and I've not hit a wall. It makes a change for me. Maybe I've turned a corner. Whee! Yeah, sorry for the bad joke, guys. I can't help it. Oh, man. Yep. Bye-bye, fuel.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 7.0.
I don't think I'm going to make it, am I?
Stay between the lines, please, Alexander.
Yeah, I'm not making this. This is gutting. Bye, Brad. Oh, man. Well, crew chief told me to add 8 litres. I put 9 in. Don't always trust your engineers, guys. They're not always right. I don't want to interrupt anybody here, so I might just have to cut this corner, although there's a gap. Ah, there we go. So yeah, if you're wondering why a lot of lobbies turn fuel off, this is it. Yeah, thanks, Jameson. I know. It's a little funny. Thanks, Rebecca. Yeah. No is the right answer. I don't think this guy's run out of fuel. He's wondering what I'm doing. Nope, he's out of fuel too. I've been overtaken with no fuel. By someone with no fuel. Wow. Wow. This is fantastic. I'm not going to make it. It's going to stop me here. Well, I wanted to entertain you guys. I didn't think I'd entertain myself. But there you have it. Those lights. That marshal on top of that pole, that there is the finish line. I haven't made it. And there we go. Let's not do that again. So that's me starting right at the very back. So that's how much fuel I had in, 6 litres. Ouch. Ouch indeed. Right, so anyway. Load. So 6 add 9 would have been 15 litres. Let's put 16 in. Let's get around this time. Oh, dear me, but well done to Mark. Wait, that's put him in second. Did he finish second? Oh, well done, Mark. If that's right, well done. Well done, Mark. That's absolutely fantastic. So we've got about another 15 seconds. We'll be back out there on track. Thanks for the comments, guys. I know how funny it is to see me just coast to a stop. Where am I classified? 20 seconds.
The car ahead's pitting.
Or 23rd.
P20, 21 minutes.
Starting 20th. Lovely. So we've got a minute 45 if you want to grab yourself a drink. Now would be the time to do it. There's not going to be much time to look away once the race starts. But hopefully I can entertain you some more. So I'll grab a drink and I'll see you in about a minute 30. Okay, so I'm back, and apparently something's happening with my car. What exactly is happening, I don't know. I'm supposed to be somewhere at the back there. I don't see my car.
Get ready, time to focus.
I think I'm starting inside somebody else's car. Will that even work? Thanks, Jameson. I'm going to try and get him this time. But starting this far back, it's anyone's guess as to how far up I can get. And the car ahead's moving. I don't think that's quite right. You know what? 24th? Let's just hang back a bit.
Green, green, green.
Yep, I knew I was in somebody else's car then. But that's when you overload a track. It's not meant to have that many grid spots.
P24.
Right. So where's the accidents? I'd be very surprised if there aren't any. There's someone off to the left coming across the track. There's one. Someone's off to the right. And again, I'm looking a long way ahead here. I'm not looking at the car in front of me, so to speak. There's 5 cars. There's a spinner, and he's slowed down.
Flag.
Again, it's better to go slow than it is to crash. Jameson, cheers. If Perez can do it, so can I. I think Perez has got a fair bit more talent than me. I mean, I'd like to think so, considering he's in Formula 1 and I'm not. I know that I beat Grosjean on track once. It was just once, and you know, Grosjean's a lot slower than Perez is, to be fair. Crispy hands are not. There's a few places already, guys, and there's going to be another one down the back straight here. Absolutely there is. Which way? Which way? This way! That's right. You're thinking, why have I gone outside? That's because outside very quickly becomes inside and there's an
Yellow flag,
accident.
watch out.
Whoa! That was a near miss. That was scary. Wow. This is why you need to look ahead, guys. So far ahead. So I start 24th, I'm 16th. Ooh, breathe, calm down. Here's another position. Gonna make me go around the outside, but I've got that easily, I believe, as they go into the pits. Next one is DAV, that's Davison.
P15.
Here we go. It's not flat in these cars, isn't that corner, even when you're doing 207s. Maybe if you're doing 206s, I have no idea how that guy's got his car set up. Too far back to see where Mark is, but he's not below 5th, so that's good. Wishing him the best. Podium's all the way. Okay, we've got another battle. Three-way battle here that I'm coming up on. If I get this right, I might catch him on the back straight. Too much oversteer. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna get one of them. Might get two.
Well done, Alexander. Good pass. Nice front.
That's Toby.
Yellow flag.
Hi Toby. I don't know what livery he's put himself in, but he's not in his normal livery. There's a couple of cars off. Bad rejoin, bad rejoin. What on earth? Ooh. You've got to be so on your toes with this. Hey guys, if you're loving this, give us a like. Tell your friends. They could watch it later. I'm going to watch it later.
The leader has
I might
just
need
done
a beer next time I watch this
211.0.
though. Oh, it's haunting. Oh, we're in 12th.
Yellow flag. Caution.
And there's a
V12.
guy
You've just done
off the track on the straight. It's a pulse guy.
10th off in sector 1. Sector 2 time is okay. You need to
I'm
find
not
a
sure
10th
whether
in
to be
sector
surprised
3.
or not, because I really shouldn't be seeing him there. Is that Gavin? That's Gavin. What's Gavin doing right back here? Well, I'm happy for seeing Gavin,
15 minutes left.
because Gavin was near me in the points. So now Charlie's the problem, as Gavin goes
Yellow
really
flag.
wide.
About you, mate.
Uh-oh. There we go. Whew. That's a bit...
Your tyres are cold.
That's a
watch
bit
out.
deep, Adam. Am I going to catch up? I've got a little overlap. Again, I don't want to pressure him too much. I am very aware that we both need to get around cleanly. You know what? Let's just have a tow. Let's have a tow down the straight. I've slowed you up a little bit. That's it. You cover that inside. Not much of an inside though.
Yellow flag. Watch
I've
out.
tapped that.
Sweet pass, mate.
Oh, 9th. What else can I do? Aaron ahead. Aaron's got some real racecraft, so...
The leader has just done a 208.6.
So I don't know whether I'll get past him. I might catch him, but I don't know if I'll get past him. Loves his MX5 track days. He's got a Turbo 5. So he knows how to handle these.
E9.
Well, I suppose this is not the Coombe. Castle Coombe is one of his locals. Oh man. I'll tell you something, guys, I'm going to sleep tonight, aren't I? That was too wide. Davis is too far back, I've just dropped some time.
The gap to large ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2 seconds.
How's the fuel?
We estimate 15 minutes of fuel remaining.
Just to be fair.
1.5 litres per lap. Fuel should be okay if your consumption remains like it is. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. The guy in front is large.
Yeah, I thought I'd better check the fuel just in case. I mean, it was funny once, but twice I think I'd be a bit distraught. 3 wide down the back straight. Oh, this is going to be fun. Got large on the outside. Don't know who the other guys are, but this is interesting. Well, I'm certainly right on the back of them.
The gap to Davies behind is increasing. It's now 2.6.
I'm not sure who to stay behind.
The leader has just done a 208.4. Yellow flag, watch out.
Well, there's one. Again, I probably went a bit deep there. I was too busy watching those guys. And there's a note to myself to just reset, look a bit further ahead. That is something you can find yourself doing, is once the mess all fizzles out, you find yourself looking a lot closer. And that leads you into running deep like that. You can see that Mark's in third now. Good for Mark, he's got a good gap to Charlie as well. Very impressive drive. And if you don't know who Mark is, Mark joined us for this championship. Raced with us in the Ginettas. Well, he raced for himself, but competed against us. In a lovely HKS livery.
Okay, Alexander, 10 minutes
He
to
did
go.
fairly
That's
well.
10 minutes left. That's half distance. Fuel looks tight. You might make it to the end. You're reeling,
Oh,
Harvey.
don't be
The gap is
saying
now
that.
0.4.
Don't be saying I might make it. So yes, I asked Mark to join us, he agreed. I'm glad he did. Not push forward. Because now these two are going to be arguing into the braking zone. It's just a question of which one to stay behind again.
Yellow flag.
As Peter goes off. Oh, that's a bit of squeezing. Not sure it's quite alright. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's me off. Or maybe not. Right, so 7th place. Yes, me and them floppies. I will always take out the floppies. Maybe not at Harewood.
That's half fuel.
Keep
You've
getting
used
told
half
off
your
for
fuel.
And I actually do get told off for it as well. This is going to be under the brakes. Easily done.
Well done, Alexander.
Oh, we're in
Nice move,
6th.
mate.
Oh, what a recovery. Can I do anything more? Can I do anything more? 7 minutes and a half. 5.1 seconds to catch. Either way, I think Charlie's coming away with the championship lead. But every point helps, doesn't it?
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
There's that fuel icon. Keep an eye on that.
The gap behind's increased to 1.5 seconds.
If that goes red, I'm in trouble. Oh man, I'm catching 210 he did. What am I doing? 2095.
All right, Alexander. The next car is degrouped.
He may be Groot, but I am Alexander Rhodes. I'm coming for you, Sonny. I am coming. So yeah,
You're reeling, degrouped in. The gap is 4.5
This-
seconds.
phase of the race might be a little less entertaining. I know that first 10 minutes. Wow, that was some racing. Gives me a chance to recap as well, because let's not forget, almost 15 minutes ago, I started the race in 24th. Took off the line late to let the guys get ahead, have their accidents. And then everybody that I got past wasn't off the circuit. Some of them were proper overtakes. So whatever happens, race 2 has
5
been
minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
race 2 has been absolutely fantastic.
The leader's just done a 207.2.
Right, I've got much more chance of catching this guy than I did Peter. I've got the fuel for it this time as well. So it sound bad either. Might have been a little wide. I don't think there's a marshal stood there, so I might get away with it. So once again, thank you for tuning in everybody. I know it's a lot of time to be watching YouTube, especially when the first one wasn't that entertaining. And of course, qualifying is just qualifying. But I think in this race, I'm hoping I've showcased what the VRCC is all about. Good fair racing of all abilities and a whole lot of fun. So let me know what you think of the race. If there's anyone you want to give a shout out to, in the last 3 minutes I'll get that covered for you. If I can avoid going off. So he said this guy was De Groot. As we're now 1.7 seconds within reach, or 1.6 as it's just changed.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Second and a half.
The guy in front is De Groot.
Yeah, I'm having this guy. I am having this guy. There we go. Well, green numbers in the bottom right, we like the green numbers. But of course they quickly change to yellow. But green numbers mean I'm on to a PB. Yellow, a little slower. And that was much slower. Snetterton's always a nice track. It always seems to be one of my weakest. Whereas I don't enjoy Silverstone as much, but it always seems to be a strong track for me. Usually because there's far fewer corners during one of the Silverstone national or international tracks. Whereas this is just corner after corner, it's relentless, but it's such a long lap that it's so easy to make mistakes. And as that's my Achilles heel, that's probably why I don't perform as well at them. But we're within a second. Pressure's on Groot. Someone say it. Just say it. You're all dying to. I'll say it with you. Come on, guys. I am Groot. There you go. We've had it.
2 litres remaining. 1 more lap to go. The lap time was at 2:08.8. We're running on fumes, mate.
Well, I wasn't as wide as him, so he's lost a fair bit of time there.
Okay, Alexander, you're reeling. De Groot in. The gap's now 0.6.
Oh, that was oversteer. He didn't use all of the tracks, so he's definitely slowed down this bit of straight. Come on. There we go. We are past.
Nice pass.
Right, let's just bring it home. So I'm finishing behind Heath. Oh, if not for that first
1
race.
litre remaining.
Still, if not for that first race, it would have been a very boring night for you guys. I know secretly. There's a lot to thank for running out of fuel. But if ever any one of you have ever thought, oh, this is my position, oh, it's not good enough, I've got to just give up. Well, this is what happens when you don't. I'm in 5th. I'm right about to cross the finish line. I can't see me running out of fuel. Start 24th.
P5, that's the finish. Well done.
I don't think that's bad. But seriously, well done to Ben up in front. Serious pace all night. Well done to Dennis, 2nd place. One of the Pulse boys, again, Dennis is rapid. And a lot of the Pulse guys, they ought to be looking up to Dennis because Dennis is a really good driver. And then we've got Mark. Oh, Mark. What a drive, Sonny Jim. What a drive. Thank you very much for being part of this team. And congratulations on your first VRCC podium. Hopefully, many more, Sonny Jim. And there he is, right by the side of me. So happy for him. So with that, guys, thank you very much for joining. Please go check out the sponsors. And let's all give a round of applause to Mark. Thank you all, and we'll see you again